Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel, Van Waters Labs, and we're here training with Luke and doing more off-leash training. This is probably going to be my last training off-leash with Luke, okay? I think everybody's pretty well got the gist of what we're trying to do, got the idea of what we're trying to do, and the how-to of what we're trying to do, okay? So it's treat training, positive reinforcement. The treat training that I'm doing, I'm using his food, okay? All right, I'm using his food, and we're training this evening, and working him on staying at longer distance, okay? Stay, okay? And we're watching his body language and really monitoring that, okay? I want to be able to get distance. I want to be able to get that distance, okay? And we're working on that, okay? Good boy, good boy. He saw my hand signal to come, sit. That's a good boy. Easy, easy. You gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Okay, you gotta chew your food, not inhale it, not inhale it. Slow down. There you go. Okay, now, this is probably, like I said, this can probably be my last video with him on the off-leash training, just because I think we're all understanding what we're trying to do here, okay? And it's hard for me to kind of show you what we need to do and how we need to do it with the camera in one hand and just trying to get it done and so forth. So we put our hands like this. Okay, this is my treat in my hand. Okay, and we could do a heel position, and he pretty well follows you on that. Okay, sit. Good. Okay, and we give him his reward to sit. Okay, he pretty well, you can go down. Okay, let me back that up a little bit. You hold your treat in your hand until he goes down, and you can let it go to him and give it back. He knows to set as he goes back. Okay, and then you just stay, and you work that stay. You work that stay, okay, with your treats, or in this case, we use his food. Okay, and my hand is nice and slimy and shiny because it's a slobber, but that doesn't bother me. I'd rather be kissed by Luke than kissed by many other people. Okay, and you just keep working your way around him in that stay. It's like the platform that we use, and we just keep working around that. Okay. And we just stay, and we go from different areas, stay. And like we said before, you can use this as place, okay? So you can tell him place, and he'll know. So like you say, and I probably should teach you how to do that, okay? So if we go back like this, and we can say, Luke, place, and then you just stick it here, place, right there. When he gets on there, place, good, place, okay? Come, okay? Now, watch this. There's his come, you go back, place, good, place, okay? That's it, right there, okay? So when he goes on that, you can do your stay over here, or wherever you're going, okay, here he is. Hey, Luke, place, go back over here, place, good boy. See how he knows that? Okay, so you can teach him that's his place. And no matter where you plant him and you say place, he'll learn that what that is. The reason I like using the platform idea, or you can use a cot, is because it gives them like a landmark, okay? And it really is very effective, okay? Okay, come. We're gonna go down here, right there. Okay, right here, right. Okay, sit. Nice, good boy. Okay, Luke, place. Okay, and I apologize if I said this before. See how he's getting it really quick because he knows where we're going, okay? And if I said this before to use this as the place, I should have, this is the reason why we do all these videos. I should have showed you guys how to do that. So I apologize for that. But that's how you would show him that place, okay? We've already built that this is a good place to be, and so we can teach him how to do that. Now, I gave him the hand signal to come down here, which is basically, I went like this with my hand, okay? You sit. There you go. Now I release the treat, which is this food, okay? Now, you just use this food, okay? That's it. No treats. So please do not go to the store and buy treats. Number one, I don't know of healthy treats, okay? There are some, I'm not gonna lie. There are some, but good quality treats. And the second thing is, they're not economical, okay? It's not economical, they're expensive, okay? Sit. No, you gotta listen to me now. Now, because you took so long I'm gonna take, no. Okay, you're gonna wait a little bit. I had to wait for you to obey. You're gonna wait until you get your treat. Okay, there you go. Okay, you gotta stay there when I tell you, and you gotta obey. Okay, so we gotta be a leader. Okay, we gotta be a leader. All right, I didn't scold him. Okay, he did not sit as fast, and then he got up out of it. So we put him back in it without saying it, and then he had to wait for his reward. Okay, so he learns that if he's gonna get his reward, he has to continue that. All right, come. Good, good. Now place. Let's go right down here. Place. See how he turned away from me, and he's already learning that this is where I'm telling him to go, is place. Okay, come this way. We're going to go a different direction. So this is going to be, instead of going back to my left, come. Sit. Good. Okay, place. Watch how he turns his head away from me and goes right to it. Okay. Well, he didn't do it that time, but he did it back over here. Okay, that was a new direction. Last time we went this way, okay? The time before last, we went that way, okay? All those times before we went this direction. This last time we went this way. So we're going to do it again. This way. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. Good. Sit. Okay, see how long it took him? Okay, I'm going to wait before he gets his reward. Reward, if I can talk tonight. Okay, good. Okay, now place. See how he turns his head away from me, and he goes right back there. So he's already catching on when I say place what I'm talking about. All right, and it's that simple. Now, sometimes, and I've seen this happen, where some people will put their food right there, okay? And when you're teaching a young puppy to do place, you can do that. Is that, I've seen it done many times. You want them to receive the reward from the actual place. You can do that when you're dealing with a young puppy, because they'll learn that the reward is right there and coming from that spot, and it helps them to get that comfort from that spot, so they learn that that's what that place is. The only thing about that is that there is a little concern that you can confuse the puppy as far as to what you're wanting to do there, okay? And you want to be the person giving the dog the rewards, because they're listening to you, not the item. Okay, so what ends up happening is that the dog does it goes to a different leader or a different source other than you. Okay, that could kind of confuse the dog a little bit if there's no consistency there. So that's why I kind of hesitate a little bit by putting. I gotta give him some water. He's thirsty. That's why I kind of hesitate a little bit by doing it that way, because I don't want to confuse them, okay? And that's a very good way to confuse them, is by putting it down there. The source in which the reward is coming from has always been me, and I'm always been the leader. So why would I change it to put it down there? Like, again, I'm not saying that that's wrong, but I'm just explaining my theory behind it and why I don't do that. I'm sure if you wanted to do that, I'm sure it would work just fine, but you have to be very consistent with it, because now you just changed the direction and the consistency of everything coming from you. Now it comes from this, which is their place. Can it work? Yes. But is it the ideal way as far as being consistent in what you've been doing all along with the positive reinforcement in the treat training? No, it's not, because the consistency, and I hope I'm making myself clear what I'm trying to say. We have been given Luke, or you've been training your puppy, okay? You've been given your treats or your food, his food or her food if you got a girl dog. You're the one that gives the food to them the entire time. The consistency changes when you put it down here and say place, okay? And it comes from that. That's not consistent. And when you're dealing with an animal, a dog especially, because they're creatures of habit, you definitely have to be consistent, because they're going to see that inconsistency in there, and they're going to nail it right on there, and they're going to say, wait a minute, hey, boy, you little stinker. There is something about my gloves that he absolutely just loves. Hey, excuse me, come here, right here. Out. Oh, you know what it is? That's the same. I bet you that's the same texture to you as a tennis ball. I bet. We're gonna have to work on that. I don't want them. Hey, where's your tennis ball in the first place? Oh, there it is. Okay. I get it. There you go. Very nice. He loves that tennis ball. I'm telling you, he loves to retrieve. So, very consistent on that, okay? So, that's how you would do that, okay? And we're going to make this video very short, okay? It's 11, 12 minutes long because I think we're all getting what we're trying to get to here, okay? This will be the fourth video on this. I think we all can understand and say, yep, I got it. This totally makes sense. And we're using the food to do what's necessary to get the job done, okay? And he's learning to listen to our words, okay? And to hear what we're trying to say and get that done, okay? He's very, very, very responsive to that, all right? So, there's the tennis ball. All the tennis balls that I use have some kind of scent on there, okay? Whether it's duck scent, pheasant scent, almost dropped it, and whatever. I put my stuff in here, storage, my towels and toys. I got some out there because I was working some other dogs today. But, or it's got rack wax on there, and rack wax is used to locate deer antlers. But the reason I use the scent on there is because I want them to associate what they're getting with the smell other than my smell with the toys, okay? So that, like you've seen right here, okay, he went for my glove, okay? And so there's a texture there, and I don't want him to put his mouth around that. See, he has slobber all over it? Well, once they start getting this texture in their mouths, and then they start getting my smell in their mouths, then he's going to want to play with my glove, and I can't have that, okay? I don't want that, all right? So that's those habits that we have to say, oh, hey, you know what? I left my gloves out, okay? People say, well, how do you train a dog not to do that? Well, or, you know, not to do this or not to do that. Never give them the opportunity. You see how I gave him the opportunity to grab my gloves? All of a sudden he's like, uh-oh, I see gloves. There's an opportunity. So he grabs my gloves, okay? Which was my fault. I should have never done. I should never put my gloves in his ability to reach, all right? So that's why it's important that, you know, you can see how I just made a mistake. I came in here. It's freezing cold. It's freezing cold outside. And I made the mistake by coming in here and putting my gloves where he could reach them, okay? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Lukey, where's the ball? I just called him Lukey. That's what I call my son. There's the ball. There's the ball. Yeah, that's a good boy. Okay, so I hope you all enjoy this. I hope you all would subscribe to the channel. Please share these videos. Spread the word. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people, especially like it's cold outside and they're all training their dogs. I went to Bass Pro today. I saw 2 different people in there training their dogs with a trainer. I'm like, this is awesome. This is awesome. You know, they're going to Bass Pro. It's freezing cold outside. You know, you can go into Bass Pro and they have this thing and they're in there training dogs, just walking around acting like customers. But there's a trainer behind them to educate them and to lead them in how to train their dogs. And I just thought it was a fabulous thing. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to, in essence, help you to train your dogs at home, especially since we've got, you know, things going back in the lockdown mode and all this other stuff. So we're trying to help you so, you know, that you're going to have some more time potentially at home that you can train your puppy and whatnot. And if you're like some, or actually if you're like most, that really wants to have a dog, wants to have a fur baby, a part of the family, but you don't know how or don't have the patience to do the training, then you can adopt an older dog like Luke here and completely bypass that step or bypass that situation where you don't have to worry about the training. You just have to maintain the training and keep it going because he is only 8 months old and he's got a long ways to go to be perfected, if you will. I really probably shouldn't say perfected. I probably should say finished, because I don't think dogs should be perfected. I like to let them have character, let them make a little bit of mistakes, because again, I love that character. Okay, it's like them as an actor and getting out of character. I like that personality in a dog. Okay, I really like that. So anyway, please subscribe. I've done so many videos and explained why we do what we do. I've got them on so many different other videos, so I'm not going to waste any time for that. But just please subscribe, please share the videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one. If you got any content that you want to see, okay, you can go to Van Waters Labradors on my Facebook page. Okay, that's what my Facebook page is called, Van Waters Labradors. You can get my phone number on there. You can get my email address on there. You can call me, text me, message me through Messenger, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Okay, we got all that. Or you can just text me or call me. I love talking to people about their training situations and different things like that. So if you got those situations, call me up. I'll be more than glad to take the time to help you out, okay? So that's that. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last video of this off-leash training with Luke, where we're going to go into a different way and a different style of training with him and with some other puppies. Starting the beginning of the week, we're going to bring in some other puppies. We got Henry, and we got Dallas, and so we're gonna start going with those guys, so everybody can start seeing some videos on those. And then we got some other stuff that we're going to be working on. So stick with us. We got a lot of stuff going on, and we'll just one at a time. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.